This is WWLF, Channel 68 News.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Champ.
I'm Brian Fantano.
And I'm Brick. And we are here to tell you about the dangers of perchlorate that have been found in Lake Michigan recently.
Also in groundwater as well. A perchlorate is also known as an ammonium perchlorate, and it's an inorganic compound. It's a salt of perchlorate, which is an acid and an ammonia, and it's found in soil as well, and it's also been found in many everyday products that you wouldn't even think of.
It's a naturally occurring and man-made contaminant increasingly found in our groundwater, as Ron just told you. Most of this perchlorate is manufactured in the U.S. and used as an ingredient in things such as rocket fuels and missiles and fireworks. Perchlorate-based chemicals are also found in the construction of highway safety flares, fireworks, and pyrotechnics, explosives, common batteries, automobile resistance systems, and chewing tobacco.
Perchlorate contamination has been reported in at least 20 states, and it greatly impacts human health by interfering with iodine uptake into the thyroid gland. In adults, the thyroid gland helps regulate the metabolism by releasing hormones, while in children, the thyroid helps in proper development.
And if you were wondering, this is a carcinogen, and it's also a goitrogen, which suppresses the function of the thyroid.
Here, or it's also man-made, like we said, in other products. But in most cases, it's been found on the surfaces of Antarctica and also on Mars.
Oh.
And also a big problem is that since it gets into the groundwater, a lot of cattle, such as cows and other things, consume the crops, which uptake the water with the perchlorates in it, and then we're taking the cows and we're eating them, so that's a problem with biomagnification. And that's also another way we can contract this in our system.
Okay, so thyroidal problems come and affect the newborn, fetuses, and children, and it can the perchlorate will temporarily inhibit the thyroid gland and its ability to absorb iodine from the bloodstream.
Although it mostly affects infants, its toxicity is high for all ages.
It's chronic because it's found in our water. The people that work in like rocket factories and stuff, they get higher doses, but most people just are exposed to it over long periods of time.
Now we're going to go to Breck, who's on the scene of a perchlorate breakout.
There's a lot of perchlorates in there.
Perception to reality risk is that obviously, like we've told you, it's found in rocket fuel and fireworks, and you're probably sitting at the TV thinking right now, I don't use rocket fuel. Well, you're wrong, because you're gonna use it. It's gonna get in your groundwater, and you probably don't even know it, but you've probably been uptaking it into your system your whole life because it's been in your groundwater or surface water, or you've been eating, certain animals that have uptaken it as well. So the reality or the perception is that I'm not gonna ever ingest a perchlorate because you're not gonna eat a laundry detergent. But the reality is it gets in many other things and it can affect you. So you have to be very, very careful. All right, and now we're gonna go back to Brick, who's on the scene again.
It definitely has some perchlorates in it.
Don't try this at home.
Very
dangerous.
Oh God.
We're running to the left.
We're
running that way.
Peel!
Chester! Yeah!
Alright, thanks, Ron.
No problem.
So we got laws for these perchlorates, The EWG is pushing for the EPA to set lower limits of these perchlorates in the water, and it's been 2 decades. Yeah.
Gosh!
Since
That's
the EPA has set a limit for this chemical. They're trying to get it set below 2 parts per billion. That's how toxic it is.
Damn, champ. Basically, try not to use these products containing perchlorates, and it is hard to avoid, but it is the safest alternative.
Now we're going to go to Breck, who's on the scene of a perchlorate breakout.
we got some batteries here, and that's a lot per chlorates.
Hey, thank you for watching WWLF Channel 68 News, and have a great day.
See you guys.